Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was in a dark place a few years, you know what I'm saying? And I have to give a special thank you, shout out, thank you, all that love. I gotta give a special thank you to the people that was really like there for me. Bishop T.D. Jake, my chief of staff, Christina Coram, KK, Dan Gibson, keeping me free. Yeah, and also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
Sean Diddy Combs is a name that needs no introduction. He has been around forever as a record producer, songwriter, entrepreneur, and mogul. He is one of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. Now he is also a fugitive, according to unconfirmed reports from different media sources. But let us not jump ahead of ourselves and understand what could make a respected and popular individual like Diddy, who is also a fugitive, according to unconfirmed reports from different media sources. But let us not jump ahead of ourselves and understand what could make a respected and popular individual like Diddy, who has always maintained a larger-than-life attitude for as long as anyone has known him, reportedly be on the run. His home was raided by officers from Homeland Security. We know the feds don't just knock on your door without reason. As a result, we will provide you with the juicy facts of the raid as well as the potential reasons for it. Agents from us Homeland Security investigators conducted surprise inspections of the hip-hop mogul's houses in reference to an ongoing trafficking and racketeering investigation in New York. A law enforcement, according to a source, federal agents secured search warrants for the raids to seize any guns Combs may have had in the residences and to obtain all video footage on phones, computers, drives, and CCTV before any of it could be destroyed. The law enforcement-style TV footage showed federal agents in full combat gear with how the agents completely ransacked the property, taking all computer equipment and drives. Some media sources reacted to the home invasion, describing it as excessive. For instance, a source close to the rap said this level of force is likely because the feds likely already have the case and corroborating witnesses have the same. According to the source, this is an extra search for evidence that uses surprise and force to ensure that evidence, particularly video evidence, is not destroyed. Prosecutors are presumably seeking evidence of trafficking, manufacture, or firearms. Nama Ramani is a former federal prosecutor and the president of the West Coast Trial. When asked about the large number of agents involved in the raid, Ramani explained that it had to do with the size of Diddy's homes. The last thing you want when conducting a raid is to have too few agents and put them at risk of violence. There is also the possibility that individuals will flee or destroy evidence. Diddy owns 2 adjacent waterfront estates on Miami's exclusive Star Island, a 1,954-foot mansion and one almost 8,000-foot mansion, which he bought in 2021 for $35 million from music producers Gloria and Amelo Estefan. His 9-bedroom home in Los Angeles, which he bought for $40 million in 2014, features a lagoon-style swimming pool with a grotto on his part. Diddy's attorney has reacted to the raid by the agents of Homeland Security. There was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. The statement began, "There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities, or the way his children and employees were treated." He continued, "Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities." Dire statement continued despite media speculation. Neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have not been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability for any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Despite the robust denial from both Diddy and his defense team, speculation that a possible trial and prison sentence await the "I'll Be Missing You" singer remains high among media sources.
Video of you, because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God. Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely.
That came from Harlem too.
Yeah, came from Harlem. I definitely would say some. Oh my! The crowd would be like, "Whoa, did he just say that?" You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami.
When you scrambling and scraping,
Hey,
I don't know what I was talking about.
Nah. I mean,
You don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we'll put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's compilation.
We have a bunch. We put.
Charlamagne.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not me.
And why are the feds suddenly interested in Diddy? Seeing Diddy Combs is no stranger to negative publicity. There have been rumors about his lifestyle and involvement in illegal activities such as gun running, assault, and manipulation. But the Bad Boys Records boss has always managed to maintain a clean reputation in the entertainment industry, with fans always showing support for him. However, things appear to be changing as unsavory details of his alleged crimes have come to light in recent months. Hashtag.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't go, like, really, you sure?
I'll let that one go.
So, all right.
But she was telling the story that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Terrence was a bit nervous, and I told Puff about it, and he said, have him give me a call. So we FaceTimed, and they had their man talk, and he said, make it believable. You guys, this is, like, going to be a great movie for you, and he's proud of us at the end of the day.
Oh,
to work.
The actor talked to Puff.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know you call him Pop.
Puff, Sean.
Yeah?
I think everybody has a different...
Well, he seems like a good guy. I met him once when he was selling Ciroc vodka.
Yeah.
He's brought a big
He's a big mogul. By the way, Cassie comes from our area, Connecticut. You still have family there?
I do, in New London, Connecticut.
Oh, that's nice. You get a chance to see them while you're here?
Yeah, they came. We had a screening last night, and they came to it. It was really nice to be with them.
That's nice. All right, you can catch Cassie, the perfect match, tomorrow.
Sea troubles began with a lawsuit filed by ex-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura Cassie, claiming the Combs trafficked and viciously beat her from 2005 to 2018, including forcing her to have with male prostitutes. Cassie alleged she was trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and trafficking, according to the filing.
I think so. It's good.
Would you believe in love at first sight?
I do. I do.
Was it love at first sight with your boyfriend?
It was a long time ago.
What makes you guys work?
Well, I think what makes any relationship work, if it is working, is, you know, just not talking about it too much, just keeping it.
Mr. Combs would use his phone, laptop, and tablet to film Miss Ventura having with the hired worker, she said in the suit. In addition, there are a lot of other unsavory details we can't discuss in this video because of their sensitive nature, her attorney stated, while Miss Ventura quickly deleted any photographs or video of acts if they were taken on her phone. Mr. Combs repeatedly made clear that he retained many videos of Miss Ventura during whose freakouts, as he called them. Diddy settled the suit the following day without admitting any wrongdoing. Incidentally, after the raids on the rapper's homes, Cassie's legal representative released a statement to the media. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law, the singer's rep said. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs accountable for his depraved conduct. It's
On the darkest times in your life, sometimes you got to do that. I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
Although did he settle the lawsuit, the next day with the sum of $30 million speculated in the media, Cassie's lawsuits opened a can of worms. Since then, 4 more women have stepped out to point accusing fingers at the New York-raised entrepreneur. The allegations against him includes trafficking and drugging. For instance, one of the 4 women accusing the rapper of claimed she was flown from Michigan to New York on his private jet and gang in his studio when she was 17 years old in 2003, but the mogul responded that he had never participated in, witnessed, or was or is presently aware of any misconduct or otherwise in relation to the accuser. Also, record producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones sued Diddy.
Myself, I'm worried about my kids, just sleeping with anxiety, things like that. So it's moving forward.
Went into the bathroom, and then she came into the bathroom and tried to
throw herself on him. He didn't want to have nothing to do.
Jones, who is seeking $30 million in damages, said in his suit that the hip-hop star had set up hidden cameras throughout his mansion in LA and his Star Island compound. Additionally, the producer claims in his lawsuit he has hundreds of hours of video and audio of Diddy and his associates engaging in illegal activities. He worked with Combs between September 2022 and September 2023 to produce the rapper's most recent record, the Love album, Off the Grid. As things continue to get interesting, another lawsuit was filed by a lady against Diddy for a similar offense. The case this time will be heard at Manhattan Supreme Court, alleging he supplied the woman with drugs to the point where she could not stand up, staying to assault her. The complaint further alleges Diddy video recorded the assault without the victim's knowledge and showed the video to others in an act described as revenge porn. But a spokesperson for Diddy's team said at the time the allegations were made up and not credible, adding the move was purely a money grab. Also reacting to the raids by agents of Homeland Security, a law enforcement official spoke to the media, saying the matter was being handled by Homeland Security. Course.com's accusers have stated he flew in male prostitutes and female workers from other sites after the media frenzy around the raid calmed down. One question arose: where was the rapper while all this was happening? We may have an answer for you. Diddy was not seen in either of the homes the agents visited, and while his location may be a mystery to some people, there are rumors that he flew to the Caribbean, specifically Antigua, to get away from his problem, which explains why no one knows where he has been for the past few days after the raid on the rapper's homes and his rumored disappearance. Several celebrities have voiced their opinions. One of them is Diddy's arch-nemesis 50 Cent. In his usual The Real 50 Cent posted on Instagram with an image of the raid on Diddy's Los Angeles home from Fox 11's live news segment, where his sons King and Justin Combs were reported to be in handcuffs, the feds and all the cribs. Damn, they got the kids in cuffs. 50 Cent added. The unit founder continued, now it's not Diddy doing it, it's Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they get a case. 50 declared, with accompanying screenshots of the raid report and footage that appeared to show Diddy responded, I'm good, man. Former Danity Kane member Aubrey O'Day, who has been critical of Diddy since she worked for him, took to her Instagram story to comment on the situation. She posted a screenshot of a news story about the raids, writing, what you sow, you shall reap. I hope this emboldens all of the victims to finally speak about what we have endured. In a separate interview, the 40-year-old said Sean Diddy Combs sought to purchase her silence by turning over publication rights to Bad Boy Records, i.e. the publishing deal. I know what it says and how much money it gave me. Day 40, according to a purported be the reason behind Diddy's action, the former band member of Danity Kane alleged, I think you would probably be making moves to keep as many people quiet as possible. The former employee of Diddy noted that when she looked at the publishing deal, it said anything but I'm being made whole financially again. She added, in fact, it asked me to not have access to my story and my experience anymore. It asked me specifically to stay silent and never speak negatively about a head, and which he did not have to do. Not all artists signed an NDA, contrary to what she claims he said when speaking about his decision concerning giving a portion of publishing rights to artists. Diddy said, I think that we as an industry and as people have to look in the mirror and make a shift forward. It's about evolving, leading by example, and reforming an industry that needs it in a world that needs reform. As the investigation into Diddy evolves, many of his famous friends charges against him. Enough is enough, he wrote at the time. For the last few weeks, I have sat silently and watched individuals try to attack my character and damage my reputation and legacy. Individuals looking for quick pay have made sickening allegations against me. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and the truth. Meanwhile, what do you think will happen to Diddy's career? The truth is that Diddy's career and legacy has been filled with controversies and rumored illegalities since the beginning. You just have to look back at how he began to recognize that he rode the wave of bad behavior. Involvement in the murders of rap legends Shaker and Biggie Smalls were rampant. It all started a few years prior when Diddy founded his own record label, Bad Boys Records, and in 1994 released Wallace's highly successful album Ready to Die. His in-house production team was called the Hitmen, but all of those monikers would soon horrifyingly print in the East Coast-West Coast rap feud. Bad Guy and Diddy were involved in a rivalry with label-based Death Row Records, a label founded a few years earlier by Suge Knight, which was riding Tupac Shakur's wave of fame in 1994 when the rapper was shot 5 times in New York during a heist.
That claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect, but appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you.
Because you, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah, no, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Which we never believed, by the way.
Yeah.
Shakur claimed that Combs and Wallace, Biggie, had prior knowledge of a planned attack. Both denied responsibility, but their feud is widely attributed to the unsolved deaths of the 2 Death Row artists. Shakur was fatally shot in Las Vegas in 1996, and Wallace was killed 6 months later in a Los Angeles drive-by. On the night of Wallace's death, Combs had left the same party in a second car. The feud, the murders, and any potential connections to Combs, also known as Diddy, remain subjects of conspiracy theories to this day. Despite these tragedies, Diddy found a way to reinvent himself. His 1997 single, I'll Be Missing You, became the first rap single to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Both his personal and professional lives began to grow and diversify exponentially. In 1997, he opened Justin's, his first restaurant in New York, named after the son he had with his then-girlfriend Misa Hilton, born 4 years earlier. After splitting with Hilton, Combs dated model Kim Porter, who gave birth to his second son, Christian, in 1998. That same year, he launched his fashion line, Scene John, and was nominated for 5 Grammys. His wealth began to snowball, with Bad Boy Records generating $30 million in revenue. All these successes demonstrated Diddy's ability to rise above controversy, rumors, and allegations to become one of the most successful men in the music industry. However, success did not bring an end to his controversies and rumored bad behavior. In 1999, he faced legal issues after a nightclub shooting involving his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, and his protege, Shine. Though Diddy was acquitted of all charges, the incident cast a shadow over his reputation. Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit continued to flourish. He expanded his business ventures into various industries, including media, with the launch of the cable music network Revolt TV in 2013. He also ventured into the beverage industry, partnering with Diageo to promote Ciroc vodka, significantly increasing its market share. Despite his business acumen and success, Diddy's life has been marked by ongoing controversies, including allegations of mistreatment by former associates and artists. Nevertheless, his ability to continually reinvent himself and expand his empire is a testament to his resilience and vision. His journey from a young music producer to a global business mogul illustrates the complex interplay between talent, controversy, and perseverance in the world of entertainment. In 1999, Diddy was arrested on felony charges of assault and criminal mischief after beating up an Interscope Records executive during business hours at the offices of Universal Music. The victim was left with a broken arm, a broken jaw, and head wounds. Diddy pleaded guilty to a lesser harassment violation and was ordered to attend a one-day anger management class. A more serious incident occurred just 3 months later at a nightclub he visited with his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez. A dispute escalated, shots were fired, and 3 bystanders were injured, including a woman who was shot in the face. Diddy fled the scene in a Lincoln Navigator with G-Lo, his bodyguard, and his driver, along with a stolen gun that none of them had a license for, as police discovered when they stopped the car. In March 2001, Diddy was found not guilty of 4 counts of illegal possession of a gun and 1 count of bribery after a trial that became a media spectacle. Fans turned up at the courthouse for 7 weeks, and workers in the building chanted his name upon his acquittal, demonstrating his significant influence and popularity. Despite these controversies, Diddy managed to bounce back from each adversity. His ability to overcome legal and personal challenges is a testament to his resilience and strategic thinking. His 1997 single, I'll Be Missing You, was the first rap single to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, showcasing his talent and widespread appeal. His business ventures continued to expand with the opening of his first restaurant, Justin's, in New York in 1997, named after his son with Misa Hilton. He launched his fashion line, Seam John, in 1998, which garnered critical acclaim and financial success. Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop there. He ventured into various industries, including media, with the launch of the cable music network Revolt TV in 2013. His partnership with Diageo to promote Ciroc vodka significantly increased its market share, further cementing his status as a savvy businessman. However, success did not shield him from controversy. Allegations of mistreatment by former associates and artists continued to surface, yet Diddy's ability to reinvent himself and expand his empire remained undeterred. His journey from a young music producer to a global business mogul illustrates the complex interplay between talent, controversy, and perseverance in the world of entertainment. Despite mounting legal problems, it is premature to write off Diddy, as he has consistently shown an uncanny ability to rise above challenges and maintain his status as a formidable force in the industry.